Filmed from home, it's almost live with Shirley and Dan. Hello from home. I'm Dan Days.
And I'm Shirley Herschel and Leibowitz Goldberg.
I see you've decided to keep all of your ex-husband's last names.
Oh, yeah. I figured if I kept their money, I should at least keep their names.
Shirley, can you believe that after filming together in the studio for the last 10 years, that this is our first season where we're filming from our separate homes during this quarantine?
Oh, I can't believe it, Dan. You know, I miss our studio. I miss our set. I miss our crew. And I really miss our live studio audience.
I bet you miss me too, don't you?
Well, today on Almost Live, we have great guests. Everyday people sheltering themselves at home during this COVID-19 pandemic. And you know, Dan, all of our guests today are sick.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Did you just say that all of our guests are sick?
Yes, Dan, they are all sick.
Like sick?
Yeah, sick. S-I-Q. Seniors in quarantine.
Oh, seniors in quarantine. S-I-Q. You had me worried for a minute there, Shirley, because surely these are scary times, Shirley.
They surely are, Dan, especially for us seniors. However, Dan, many seniors have become very creative and have figured out a way to entertain themselves from the comfort of their own home.
Well, that's right, Shirley. As a matter of fact, our very first guest is a professional opera singer who longs to be back on the stage. Let's meet via Zoom, all the way from London, Madam Opal.
Hello, Shirley and Dan, and thank you for having me.
Hello, Madam Opal. So good to have you. So tell us, how is life in quarantine treating you?
You know, I really miss performing, and I had to cancel 47 sold-out performances just this week.
Wow, that must be very hard for you to know that so many of your fans will be disappointed.
Oh, they were, Dan. That's why today I shall premiere my new song. You see, during these times of solitude, I have been reinventing myself, and I think I know what my audience needs.
Well, surely we can't wait to hear it.
No, wait a minute. I'm not going to sing.
I didn't say Shirley, I said Shirley.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Opal.
I said a hip hop, a hippie to the hip hip hop. You don't stop, rock it out, bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie and the beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. And me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello to the black, to the white, the red and the brown, the purple and yellow. But first you gotta bang, bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the bang, bang boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop. Rock the rhythm, that'll make your body rock. Well, so far you heard my voice, but I brought two friends along. And next on the mic is my friend Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song.
What the hell?
That was fantastic, Madam Opal. I think I can speak for the world when I say that we can't wait to hear your new album.
Are you kidding? She's an opera singer.
Would you like me to do another song for you? I've got several in my repertoire.
No. Oh, no. It looks like we lost transmission of Madam Opal.
Well, Shirley, that surely was an unexpected surprise.
Unexpected surprise. Finding your third husband in bed with your second husband. Now that's an unexpected surprise.
Well, speaking of surprises, I've got a surprise for you.
For me? Is it my first husband?
No, Shirley. He's dead.
I didn't do it. You can't prove anything. You got nothing on me. They said it looked like suicide. Case closed.
Okay. Well, our next guest is very much alive and is a world-renowned illusionist, all the way from his penthouse in Las Vegas, where he has had his residence for the last 15 years. You may have seen him performing at Caesar's Palace. we have for you the very talented and mysterious...
David Copperfield.
No.
Oh, wait. I know. Chris Angel. Oh, I love him. He's sexy.
No, Shirley, even bigger and better.
Bigger and better than David Copperfield and Chris Angel?
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Fettuccine!
Never heard of him.
Hello, and thank you, Shirley and Dan, for having me on your show, Almost Live. It is a great pleasure to be here. I am the great Fettuccine. My father was the great Rigatoni. My mother, great Linguini.
Oh, well, yes.
Oh, no, that's not her name. She make a great Linguini.
Oh.
Well, Mr. Fettuccine, I can imagine that life quarantined in the penthouse of Caesar's palace would be quite luxurious.
Oh, I'll tell you what, it is marvelous for Shin Lin. I am no longer in the penthouse. You see, all my shows were canceled.
Oh my, well, that's a shame. The coronavirus has caused many shows to have to close.
Oh, yes, very true. But my show, she was canceled 3 years ago.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry to hear that. Was it health related?
Oh, no. I am strong like the axe.
Oh, well, you been booked somewhere else, like MGM Grand or the Luxor?
Not exactly. They moved me to the basement.
Well, I hear you've been working on a new illusion.
Oh, yes. I have something very special to show the world, and I chose your show.
Oh, thank you.
Almost Live to let all your wonderful viewers see what I have been working on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, live from the basement of Caesar's palace, we have the...
Flamingo. I moved to Flamingo.
Oh, well, then live from the basement of the Flamingo Casino.
Flamingo Motel.
Oh, well,
What?
live from the basement of the Flamingo Motel. It's the great Fettuccine.
Thank you, Dan. And now, for all my fans and those who are going to be, I have this marvelous act for you. I call it the Great Disappearing Act. Here we go. Ready now? About a boom.
Wow. Wow, that was amazing.
Where'd he go?
I have no idea, Shirley, but surely that was a great disappearing act.
It really was.
Time.
Oh my God! It's not my bathroom. Are you in my bathroom? What the hell are you doing in my bathroom? Get that out of there!
I needed some toilet paper, okay? So I had to come on in here. But don't worry, I'm going to make it nice.
Oh my! Oh, I don't believe it! Get out!
Okay, thank you, lady.
Oh my God, Dan! What was that? Cut!
Well, while the great Fettuccine is indisposed, I think that we should go to
Wait,
a...
Dan. I was watching YouTube the other day, you know, as I do when I can't sleep, and it was around 3:15 in the morning. I came across this hilarious video. You have to see it.
I love YouTube. Was it the video with the singing cats?
No, it was much better.
Much better than singing cats. Oh, is it the one where the kid accidentally hits the dad right in the crotch with a baseball bat?
No, but I love that one too. No, it's this woman who wrote her own, well, let's Let's just run the clip.
This year has had a bad beginning, not a very good place to start. You can watch the news on ABC, then cry and drink along with me. Woe is me, woe is me. The only thoughts just happen to be, woe is me, woe is me. Don't you stand too close to me. Let me tell you about what's happened in 2020 so far. Trump on trial, almost impeached. Locusts invading Africa. Boom, the stock market crashed. Quakes are shaking out the world. So, what are we to do? Now, coronavirus 2. Murder hornets, now we're dead. That will bring us back to Trump.
That was wonderful. I just love her. And Dan, I am so excited because our producers
Whoa,
have
wait.
managed.
We have producers?
Well, sure, we have producers. Well, okay, my mother.
Your mother is still alive?
Yeah, she's 104 and she's still going strong. She loves her YouTube. She even has her own channel where she does senior makeup tutorials and Zoomer classes. And anywho, Mom did some digging and she found this woman that we just saw in that clip, and her name is Connie Tages. You believe it? So we have managed to get her to join us today from her home in Rancho Cucamonga. I can't wait.
Hi, Shirley. Hi, Dan. Wow, I'm so excited to be on your show. You know, I watch you guys every day. I cannot believe I, Connie Tages, am on this show almost live. Hi, Willie. Hi, Molly. Hi, Charlie. Grandma's on TV.
Welcome to the show, Connie Tages. That sure was a very funny song. Congratulations on going viral. It looks like your video had over 3 million views within just 5 days. How does that make you feel?
Well, I can't believe it. I'm always making up songs for my grandchildren, and Molly, the youngest, told me, "Gee, Ma, you should be on YouTube." And I said, "What's YouTube?" Well, they showed me how to film myself on my phone. I didn't even know that my phone had a camera. Isn't that something?
Well, yeah, you know, my phone is pretty amazing too. And I have this game that I play on the phone all the time where you have to line up the little jewels and then you break them. And it's so fun. I can play that game for hours. Do you ever hear of it?
Yeah, you know, I love that game. Do you ever play that Angry Birds? I really love that game.
Oh yeah, I was playing that one just yesterday, and then the other day, my grandson, he told me about a
Ladies.
different game.
Here's
Ladies,
Charlie.
you really have to go.
Yeah, I made this mask
Ladies.
the other day.
Whoa.
Did you see this mask? Check this mask out. I just made it. Is this amazing?
Okay, well, thank you, Connie and Shirley. Here at Almost Live, we believe it's our responsibility to bring you up-to-date news as it breaks. During this pandemic, we understand that many of you are confused in regards to how you can take care of yourself and loved ones. So here to clean things up for you are two top physicians from the CDC. Let's welcome Dr. Faux and Dr. Facade.
Yeah, I really don't understand why everybody isn't following the same rules right now. They're very clear. So let's take a minute and go over them again. First, you must not leave the house for any reason.
Unless, of course, you have a reason, and then you may leave the house.
All stores are closed, except those that are open.
And all stores must close, unless, of course, they need to stay open.
This virus is deadly.
But don't be afraid of it.
It can only kill people who are vulnerable.
And also those who are not vulnerable.
We should stay locked down until the virus stops infecting people.
and it will only stop infecting people if enough of us get infected. That way we can build immunity. So it's very important that we get infected.
And also do not get infected. This virus has no effect on children.
Except for those children in which it has effects.
The virus remains active on different surfaces for 2 hours or 4 hours.
Or 6 hours, but in most cases it's days and not hours.
Oh, and it needs a damp environment.
Or a cold environment that is warm and dry.
With parents around the country homeschooling their children during this global crisis, here is some information about home education. If you're at home, you can school your children using various portals and online classrooms.
Unless you have poor internet, more than one child, only one computer, or you're working from home.
Baking cakes can be considered math, science, or art. If you're home educating, you can include household chores within their educational curriculum.
And if you are at home educating, you may start drinking at approximately 10 a.m.
Right.
If you're not home educating, you may also start drinking at approximately 10 a.m.
Masks are useless at protecting you against the virus.
But you still need to wear one because it can save lives.
And in some cases, it may even be mandatory.
But also, maybe not.
There's no shortage of groceries in the supermarket. There are simply many things missing. You don't need to go buy a bunch of toilet paper.
But you should buy some in case you need it.
Animals are not affected by the virus.
Except for that cat that tested positive in Belgium in February, plus a couple of tigers.
The number of corona-related deaths will be announced daily.
But we don't know how many people are infected because we're only testing those who are almost dead to determine if that's what they will die from.
To help protect yourself in these times, you should be eating well and exercising. But exercise only eating what you have at home to avoid going to the stores.
Unless you need toilet paper.
It's important to get fresh air.
But don't go to parks. Do go walk in other places. Just don't sit down unless you are old or pregnant.
No businesses will go down due to coronavirus.
Except those businesses that go down due to COVID-19.
It can live on all surfaces except anything that comes in the mail from Amazon.
It does not live in Target, Walmart, Home Depot, or Lowe's, or any grocery store.
It's only deadly in bars, restaurants, small businesses, hair salons, oh, and especially churches.
And it cannot live on your food as long as you get it to go.
We hope this cleared up any questions about what we should and should not be doing during this time. Please educate your friends and family with this information so we can remove any and all confusion.
Thank you, Dr. Foe and Dr. Prasad, for clearing that up for all of our viewers.
Yeah, all 9 of them. At least I know my mom was watching.
Well, that will do it for this segment of Almost Live with Shirley and Dan. Keep smiling, keep laughing, and keep loving.
Tune in next time, and remember,
We're
we're
not
not
dead
dead
yet.
yet.
Dr. Foe and Dr. Prasad are not real doctors. They're barely actors. Anyway, their PSA was adapted from the Adley Show on YouTube. Adley has made it clear that she did not write this herself. We believe that since she stole it from someone else, that it would be perfectly fine to steal it too, as long as we credited her, even though it's not really hers to begin with. No barking dogs were harmed in the making of this video. The Sugar Hill Gang has absolutely no idea that we sang one of their songs, Rapper's Delight, so don't go telling them. Woe Is Me is poorly based on Do Re Mi from The Sound of Music. The Great Fettuccine has absolutely no affiliation with Las Vegas and no entertainment credits whatsoever. As a matter of fact, we're not even sure he's Italian. Shirley, Dan, and Mom would like to thank you for tuning in to Almost Live. Stay tuned for more. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Star Quality Productions is currently operating under the name Star Quarantine Productions, same production company without the quality. Almost Live with Shirley and Dan is a Star Quarantine Productions movie.